Thanks for having me, Hank. Virtual and hybrid events were not recently created in reaction to the global pandemic. Organizations have been hosting these events for years. The pandemic did turn them into a lifeline for many organizations struggling to keep their events and the revenue generated by them largely intact. For some organizations, that meant stepping out of their comfort zones and into the virtual technology world for the first time. Adding a virtual component to a conference can help reduce the size of the facility typically needed, as well as reduce food and beverage expenses. From the attendee perspective, the sharp rise in travel costs makes attending in-person events increasingly difficult for some people. Companies that traditionally covered the cost of sending employees to in-person events are increasingly taking a hard look at the overall cost of continuing that practice. Hybrid events have become a proven solution that have positively impacted how these meetings are being designed. The innovations that COVID-19 has driven within the association sector are not going away, and that represents a tremendous opportunity for associations to engage their members like never before. We've worked with a number of groups where only a small percentage of their members traditionally attended their in-person events. The reality of only a small portion of your members participating in these high-valued events is not a formula for success. It doesn't help with member retention. Virtual meetings have increased their reach and enabled them to capture new audiences. Hybrid events can play an important role in effectively addressing the generational shifts many organizations are experiencing. As millennials and Gen Y become the highest percentage of members, the challenge to meet the changing needs and expectations of these groups will only continue to grow. According to a report from Meeting Professionals International, 53% of Gen Y event attendees are okay with experiencing a conference online. There's no simple one-size-fits-all answer to the question of virtual versus in-person events. Some version of a hybrid event appears to be the solution many groups are beginning to lean into. People want to connect, to be together in the same space. But there are those who will continue to prefer or can only attend events remotely. They are ready and willing to engage with your organization if provided the avenue to do so. While the answer is not certain, the need to learn and adapt remains a priority. The best way to come up with an actionable solution may be to simply ask your members and customers their preference for attending events. Asking them when, where, and how they prefer to meet can help eliminate a lot of wasted effort and frustration. Creating a poll that covers multiple potential scenarios can reveal the right solution for your organization today. One thing is for certain, it's never been more important to remain agile in determining how your organization should move forward. Having navigated the full range of live, in-person, virtual, and hybrid events, CE21 has developed the tools and expertise to help you host the event that makes the most sense for your organization, whether that be hosting a fully hybrid event, an in-person event with streaming, or a 100% virtual event. Our nationwide videography team can record these events to play live or later on demand. In addition, we offer opportunities to expand vendor and sponsor presence with our virtual trade show features and much more.